Greetings one and all, and welcome to a new series of Zayfard Plays Galactic Civilizations 3. Following on from the success of our last series, I've decided I'm going to run just an open game. No missions, just a standard, normal game. But with a small twist. In the last couple of series, I have played the Mercenaries Revenge and the Taurian Regime, two of the three DLC races. That leaves one left, the Arcean Empire, and I'm going to be trying those out in this series. However, as it's the last DLC race, I thought it might be a nice idea to do it as a three race game, only 3 races, and only DLC races. So we will be having the Taurian Regime, the Mercenaries Revenge, and the Arcean Empire. So, without further ado, let's get going. Let's see what these guys are like. So, the leader is Lord Vega. The Arcean Empire is a noble race with a rich history of neutrality. Liberated by the Terran Alliance, they now strive to rebuild their empire. Vowing to never be subjugated again, they now honour their warriors above all others. So, quite a powerful race. Or at least that's what it sounds like. Warriors, they're going to ignore 10% of all damage done to their ships, and their weapons have longer range. So it's going to be harder for them to be killed. Vigilant, starbases have a larger area of effect, and enemy ships are slowed, and player ships get an attack bonus when in the area of any starbase. These guys are definitely looking and sounding like they're going to be a heavy starbase base. So lots of starbases out there give us lots of bonuses. We have discontent, so we'll have a lower morale, but we're going to have better soldiering through brutality. Our ships are going to be more durable by a lot, actually, due to the toughness. We have good resilience, so our ships will be repaired quicker. We have a higher sensor range, and we have extra logistics. Our fleets are going to be big, powerful, hard to damage, and can hit you much further away. I do like the sound of this. It definitely appeals to me. So, let's get started. Galaxy size. I'm going to go medium. I really hate small. I have tried that. In fact, being totally open, I did start recording this series already. I got 10 minutes in on a small map and went, this sucks. So yeah, we're going to do this on medium, give ourselves a bit of space to grow. Our empires are a little bit larger when we go to war, or new culture. I've not decided how I want to win this one yet. Now to our neighbours, the Taurian Regime and the Mercenaries Revenge. Everything else I've left as standard, as default. It's the same as every game I've run. Let's see what happens. So, the Arcenian race was pushed to the brink of destruction by the Drengin. Yet with the help of the Terran Alliance, they have regained their homeworld and the chance to rebuild their once mighty empire. In the years of the Drengin occupation, the Arcean resistance never stopped fighting. Their leader, Lord Verga, became a legend whose name struck fear into even the most brutal Drengin soldiers. The Arcenian Empire was not left with many assets, just their homeworld and a few precious resources they liberated from the Drengin. They have come back from the brink, tougher and more resilient than ever. The Arcean people have a long history of nobility and neutrality, but the occupation has left them much less willing to forgive offences or tolerate threats to their freedom. Fantastic. Now let's have a look at the size of the map. That's definitely the kind of size I liked. So where everyone's going to be, this is actually really is going to funnel us. Although the map's large, there's only a limited direction we can go. This is quite good. I think this is a sort of best of both worlds. Now, we're going to have to look at the ships as always, because these ships are beautiful. I mean, I saw them in the first one recorded. I got like 3 turns in, if that. I saw a few of them, but there's something about these that's just really striking. I can't work out what it is. They remind me of something, and I can't put my finger on it. I mean, the whole construction. And I really love the way they look. So, on to research. Looking through these, recolonization, engineering, and command are basically the same as normal. It's defense where things are a little different. As we start going down the defense tree, specifically the middle area, we'll start seeing bonuses. Yeah, in the starbase fortifications. So along this line, I think in both directions. And actually, yeah, in the top and the bottom tier, start seeing things like defense network, so bonuses to beam attacks and shield shrink and armor defense within the range of the vessels, range of the star bases. This is really a race that pushes heavily towards star bases. Now I'm going to start, I think, with the civilian pre-fortification. Get your teeth back in, Zayfard. Which basically is the Xeno farm, the colonial hospital, and soil upgrades. This is going to help us grow a bit faster. And something I didn't do so well in the last series was my worlds were very small, and I think I suffered because of that. I'm going to try and build bigger worlds this time around. So, on to Arcean. Let's see what we have. Boost population here. Military and manufacturing, so that's a good manufacturing point. Approval and influence over here. Okay, well we'll start off with some good manufacturing. That's actually a pretty good start. We're going to have a lot of manufacturing here. This is going to be a good population area. I think I'll put my research here. Now, got a couple of consulates. Let this grow, but I think I'll keep it at this for now. I'm not going to max out this world too quickly yet. Hey, let's get our first colony vessel out. I don't want to just take Hammer. It doesn't seem to be a particularly good world, so I'm going to go try and find somewhere better. Start with a local planet with the colonizer, and we'll send our scout. Go check out this solar system. Hopefully we'll find something good. As for our spotter, which is the Arcean survey ship, we'll send that over to, let's see, nothing there. So we'll check out this solar system. As there's nothing, there's no scrap or anything, that'll have to wait. As for the shipyard, we're going to build up 3 of the Erectors, which is the constructive vessel for this race, and there is something beautiful about it to me. I've said this a lot with the newer races, but actually a lot of the DLC races I think are really striking in their own ways. The Taurians had a really flowing, ornate beauty. These are sort of weird... That's what they remind me of. Replicators. From from Stargate SG-1, the replicators. They sort of look like they're replicators. Sort of, this ship a bit crossed with Star Trek. There's just something striking about that. Kind of industrial, kind of ornate, and I like it. There is a beauty to it to me. It does seem that the design of the DLC races, to me, I find really aesthetically pleasing. So from that, I'm really happy with them. Okay, let's get the exploring out. Try and find us a good world to colonize. Okay. Arterial, nothing there of any worth. Dewdrop 2, so far nothing of any worth. Okay, we have a ship graveyard. Let's send our colony ship up to this solar system. See what that's got on offer. Or Dewdrop 1, a Class 11 world. A breadbasket. I think I'll take that world. Okay, we'll get our spotter to go investigate the graveyard. And the scout? The scout can go and find us some new worlds. See what it can see who's out there. Because at this stage, I know we have the Snathi and the Torvians, but I have no idea where they are. I'd guess we've probably got one over here and one over here, so we are going to be right under each other's noses. Okay, the research. Civilian pre-fortifications. Arcenians need places to live on the worlds we take, yet making buildings is difficult on alien planets, and much of our knowledge on the subject has been lost. Aww, that's actually quite sad. We'll only now be learning the tools and techniques to do it. But we are learning, which is good. So we can get extra production. Something about me, whenever I get the first of these, I always want to get the upgrade as well. It may not be the best plan, but it's something I always want to do. So we can do accelerated growth. So our population increases faster. We have extra food. Or we can have raw production. I think I'd like extra growth, in all honesty. And now we've got this. Let's get a Xeno farm in place. Extra food and bonuses to population. Colonial Hospital, as can give us extra growth. And if it's adjacent to a farm, with besides, you know what? I'm going to put another Xeno farm here with a hospital next to it, so this world can really grow large. Put something in here for approval once we get it. Oh, actually, better plan. I'd forgotten we had sword enhancements. Let's put a Xeno farm here. We can get these to bonus to benefit each other. Our max population at the moment is 16. Oh, excuse me a second. Sorry about that, had a bit of a tickly throat. Okay. Let's keep the exploration going. What do we find? Idle ship? Okay, so... looks like this is a dead solar system. Which is a shame, but... you do find a lot of those, especially in a map this size. The anomaly is being defended. Let us engage in battle, wipe out the pirates, and see what we get. Got our first anomaly. Okay, your survey crew finds a slightly scorched but salvageable small vessel amid the wreckage of some forgotten skirmish during the Dreadlord War. The crew has presumably been shot for cowardice since the lasers and shields still work, but that just leaves fewer obstacles for your crew to repair the ship and press it into service. We have a truncheon mark 0. And we found a minus race. Bushaf, Arcenian. Okay. We haven't got a universal translator. I'll just make a smile and nod. Who were these people? I don't see the world. So... yeah, where did they come from? Okay, so we have a truncheon. A truncheon is a tiny and rather striking little laser ship. Okay, well you can go and investigate over here. And the spotter? Go and look at the space junk for me, please. As for you, keep exploring the local galaxy. Well, the local solar systems. I want to know what's out here. Our influence has expanded quite rapidly, which is nice to see. And we have Dewdrop, our first colony. Okay, so sentient planet. Okay, so got the decision again. Go down a particular route, or just see each one and sort of judge it on each planet. Okay, so we've got... you know what, for the first mesh, for this first one, I'm going to make a decision based on what I think will be best. And from the second planet, I'll make a proper decision on whether I want to do the best option each time, or go down a certain path. So, colonizing event here is sentient planet. Your scientists tell you that there's something strange about this planet. It talks to us, they explain. That's strange. And it shouldn't do that. Although the planet seems disinterested in your day-to-day affairs, it may be possible to communicate with it further. What are your orders? You know what? I'm going to start with Malevolent. I like the bonus research. We'll make this a research world. 25% tourists, as long as it's not bothering anyone, it can do what it wants. In fact, let's find somewhere we can find a way of turning this into a tourist attraction. I don't really want to do the tourism thing. So we could either begin communicating with the planet. It turns out the planet is really boring, and all of its stories are about dirt and take forever to tell. Nevertheless, your researchers managed to learn a lot about dirt. That does seem like a daft way to go, especially for those who've been attacked by the Drengen. So, if this thing has been around for billions of years, it must know a lot. Threaten the planet with deep core mining unless it reveals its precious planetary secrets. That is what we will do. And that is, I've decided what we're doing. Slightly role-playing this one, we are bitter and upset after what the Drengen have done to us, so we're doing whatever it takes to survive. Still not decided my victory condition, but that is how we're playing this. So, what have we got here? Population and approval. That would be a good population point. Approval and wealth. So this needs to be heavily research-based, so we'll have new production there. Dino farms. And I think a colonial hospital. So get some really good building over here. One consulate. And then lots of research labs. In fact, I'm even going to put a research here. So this is going to give me a lot of research. No money yet. Haven't got money yet. What? Who are you and what are you telling me? And where are you? Oh, you're there. Nice little ship, actually. But who are you and where are you? I think I'm going to need some universal translators soon, as clearly I am near a lot of people. Okay, ideology. Benevolent. So, couple of options. Aggressive, which will be three-figure class. Up to all planets receive a fully armed overlord class. This is going to be lots and lots of battle ships. Motivations, we get an intimidation center. All the way up to extra production. Okay. Greed could be useful. It's going to improve our worlds. Every world gets usable land. Okay. This could be useful. Although, I think when we go down here, Heartless, so little does our civilization care about the plight of its workers. They were able to make use of terrain once thought dangerously unusable. I don't want to go this route. It doesn't feel right. Or, to be good, malevolent civilizations expect and demand respect, making sure that other races know their strength can be great rewards in negotiation. They reduce border penalties, minus diplomatic trade value. Oh, okay. Enemy ships in our zone gets reduced to things. Class 16 colony next to us. And immune to culture flip. This could be very useful, actually. The fact we've got minor races nearby, this could be incredibly useful. Aggressive. Aggression comes natural to malevolent civilizations. Taking is always easier than building, and it's a lot more fun. This gives us lots of ships. Oh, 2 planets will get us approval. That would make sense, some desperate to make themselves better. Well, I think all at this point. Scary. Races we share a border with know better than to make an issue of it. Yes, I think I'm going to go down the ore and scare our neighbours. We're not going to be malevolent in the classic sense, but we are definitely going to be the big scary guys. Okay, the recent wars left debris fields scattered across the galaxy. This particular one yields a moderate collection of valuable ship components and rare elements after a further survey. Curiosity may often be dangerous, but it's also regularly profitable. Fantastic. Okay, well, let's go to the anomaly and kill off the pirates. And another truncheon. Fantastic. Let's get these two fleets to meet up. They are very slow, so it's going to take a while. Okay, let's continue exploring. Urantium, nice to see. Quite a bit of thulium nearby as well. And accelerated growth is complete. Now that we're able to modulate the effects on alien world has on fertility, our population growth rates are beginning to trend upwards. More babies for now, but more workers soon enough. Okay. Right, well I think the next thing I'm going to want to do is go to defensive translation. Hoping defensive translation and universal translation are the same things. But let's have a try. Okay, our spotter is idle for now. Well, let's continue exploring our local area. Ooh, Promethean. Very nice. Okay, so we're starting to get a view of the universe around us, including the pirates. Okay, let's get our ships to meet up. Nearly there. That is a lot of pirates. However, this fleet is definitely... well, this fleet, once it's complete, will definitely be dangerous. Let's go say hi to the pirates. Nothing there apart from pirates. Oh, a class 14. You know what? I am going to build a backbone. In fact, I'm going to rush by a backbone and get that class 14. And see if we can't look at making some money. Because we are still making no income whatsoever. And I don't like making no money. I struggle enough when I'm making money to not be losing it constantly. Making no money, that's not a good thing for me. Okay. Oh, wow. A couple of really good worlds over here. We'll start with the Amber Andrew 2, because, wow, that is a really nice world. Ah, these spatial anomalies and artifacts are ours. Send your survey vessel home. We'll take that into consideration, what you've said. And by take it in consideration, I mean ignore you. Seriously, you don't tell us what to do. Aha! Intense study of the filthy drinking tongue, as well as other examples of alien text we've obtained, has allowed us to create a universal translator that lets us communicate with any new race we come across. Fantastic! Okay, so we are going to need some economy. Entertainment center, market center, cargo modules. Excellent. This is what we need. Economic fortification. Gives us some entertainment and some money. In only 6 turns, we can start actually making a profit rather than losing 1 billion galactic credits a turn. Well, it was a nice change of pace last series where I was making money most of the time. But that would appear to be over now. Hopefully we've got enough of a buffer that we can cope. I am going to try and make this a money world if I can. In fact, let's see what's on over this star system. Okay, there's a lot of the eyes around. I may have to start making some more vessels. Just so I can defend our borders, you understand. And explain things if necessary. The eyes, are they? Sorry, just the I. Oh. No, that's the name of the vessel. It's an I. Which race are they? Let's see. Your Fiat Conclave and the Odar Conclave. Okay. They have more tech than us, but a weaker military. Well, we are about the only people with military vessels at the moment. So we kind of win that by default. Hey, get out of the way of the pirates. Time to try and colonize a world. Hopefully the sniper won't take out my colony vessel. It hasn't? Good. So, a new colony. Smart plants. A lot of the smarts here. There's substantial evidence that much of the plant life on this planet is communicating with each other via pheromones, and that it may in fact be sentient. Unfortunately for us, the most intelligent of the plants seem to prefer the most fertile grounds, which we had earmarked for farming. What are our orders? If there's even a hint of a sentient intelligence, we won't butcher it for the sake of ourselves. Walk around the plants and begin trying to communicate with it. Reduce food production, but a bonus to research, which is pretty good. Or, the needs of our colonists have to come first. The plants certainly won't look after them. Still, try to limit the damage. I really need to get my teeth in tonight. And establish reserves where the plants can live undisturbed by us. Or, if the soil's good for the plants, it's good for us. Rip them out by the roots or burn them if need be. We'll see if they're smart enough to stop that. I am going to do that. I am doing the benevolent route. Wealth bonus around here. Wealth and influence. Wealth. Wow, that's a good wealth there, Heavier. Okay, I know what I'm building there. So, let's get some factories in place. Let's get a couple of Xeno farms and a hospital. And a research centre. And this area, all of this, is going to be reserved for markets. Very nice. I might try and get that world as well, actually. Get a really good foothold. And we're starting to have a positive income for the moment. I do not expect that to last. Okay, let's keep looking for more worlds to colonize. I really want to get a foothold in this galaxy as quickly as possible. Oh wow, market centers are done. An economy which spans the stars is a pretty complicated beast. We don't need to understand it all of course. Just supply the facilities and light regulations for the free market to grow to work doing. Sorry, for the free market to get to work doing what it does best. Fantastic. Right. Well, let's see. Economic fortification. Bonusing here. I would like wealthy population. 10% extra income. Lots of money. And in fact, now we can do this. This is going to give us a huge amount of funds. Let's see. Anything on Dewdrop? No, but that's fine. Now, any space over here. That's approved. And influence. So approval there. So entertainment center. And I think let's give us population. Let's rush by the soil upgrade so I can build that next turn. Now I can either do more consulates or I can do a bit of money over there. Or more entertainment. Let's build those ones and see how things go. Okay. Fantastic. However, Dewdrop has now got... No, not Dewdrop. Arcea. So, I'd say a Xeno farm there. Really boost our population's potential. And our first erector is up. Wow, that is a pretty impressive range, actually. Let's see. If I was to place it over here, I'll easily get the Promethean and the Durantium. Now, if I place it up here, I might get Promethean, both the Promethean and the Durantium. Give it a try, get as much as I can. Okay, nothing over here, but there is a graveyard over here. And this really slow fleet is on its way. Trade offer. You want planetary adaptation, and you'll give us open borders. No, you don't understand your place in the universe. I don't know where you are yet, which is keeping you safe. But that won't last. That is not going to last. I probably can't take that base out, unfortunately. It is too powerful. Which is a shame. Just have to cause a nuisance to any ships there. Oh, and it's defended. Yeah, not a chance. I'll just have to... Oh! That ship, however, I can take out. I'll just have to get my a vector in place. Oh yeah, I am going to be able to get all of those, aren't I? In fact, I can probably do it without getting too close to the shipyard. Okay, that's getting a bit close for comfort. Let's see, they are too close to comfort, so I'm actually going to build the starbase here. Okay. Not bad. Not the best starbase I've seen, but it's okay. Let's turn this into a mining ring. Okay, that's pretty nice. Yeah, that's not a bad little one. Now let's get a defense fleet on board this starbase. Oh! Oh no, that's fine, that's fine. I've got both Prometheans within range. It's a shame that I haven't got anything else, but, you know, with a range extension, I could be okay. Okay, and research is complete. With targeted tax rates, we can encourage a number of different areas of our economy. A tax policy which favours business and investment should ultimately lead to a wealthier economy, for example. Unless the business investors were lying to us, would they do a thing like that? Okay. The economy's going well. Diplomatic specialist. I think I'm going to do that and go for influential voice to get a bigger growth of my influence. However, I'm afraid I have now run out of time for tonight's episode. It's been a nice slow start. Not too slow, but it's been, evenly paced. We've already colonised 3 worlds. We've got another one in our sights. We've got 2 income a turn, so money we should be okay with this time around. So on tomorrow night's episode, I'm gonna try and colonise and a Brute 1 and get some starbases in place. See if I can get both of these worlds within one starbase area. I might not. These larger areas might put pay to that. But I'm going to find that out. So I do hope you've enjoyed tonight's episode. And if you have, if you could leave a like, comments, share the videos, that helps the channel grow. But most importantly of all, it tells me that Galactic Civilizations is a series that you enjoy watching and would like to see more of. I do hope you'll join me tomorrow night, where we will continue with this. But until then, farewell.